So do not be scared about the recording sound. Well, we are really grateful that you were able to join us and spend time talking with us about essential oils. It is something that Libby and I are both passionate about. This is something I enjoy teaching on wellness. This is something I kind of do as a side hustle to help support my family and also just help support my overall wellness. I got started with Young Living essential oils about 8.5 years ago when a friend was sharing about how it was helpful and beneficial in their family. And I was sort of knee deep in toddlers and feeling overwhelmed by the fact that I was pregnant again and had just found out I was actually pregnant with twins. And I wanted some ways to approach wellness and our health and how to support my kids when they were sick. And I didn't really know that I didn't feel like I had confidence or in my options. So I joined with a friend and sort of the rest is history. I'm a homeschooling mom. I live in the Dallas area. I have a 12-year-old, a 10-year-old, and twin 8-year-olds. And I'm going to let Libby share a little bit about her.
Hey everyone, my name is Libby and I'm originally from Ohio and moved here to Dallas about 12 years ago. I live in the Richardson area. I also homeschool and have a 6, 8, and 10-year-old. My family and I have been using essential oils for 7 years now. I was just talking to my husband and like, what's your favorite thing about essential oils? Because we use them all day long. And both of us agreed it's just so nice to be able to be proactive about our health and not have to worry about any harmful side effects. We are teaching our children to be proactive with their health, so not to just put up with minor annoyances like tummy aches or backaches or headaches and things like that. Before we had found essential oils, we would just kind of suffer with these little annoyances until they got really bad or until we got really sick, and then we would go to the doctor. But now we can, as soon as we notice something coming on, we can take charge in a healthy way that we don't have to worry about the side effects for them. I can't tell you how many times essential oils have saved us from having to go to the doctor or from spending money on things that have negative side effects. It doesn't always work, but it works most of the time. And it's really, really a benefit.
This was a class that we used to call the medicine cabinet makeover because that's kind of the way that we approach it. And maybe you're not really familiar with any aspect of essential oils, but you are familiar with the way that we do Western medicine, I'd imagine. There's urgent care clinics on every corner, right? More than 6,000 registered hospitals in the US. We're armed and ready to be sick, but as a society, I feel like there was a time maybe when we cared more about health and instead I think it's shifted to more about sick care, right? We react in our society versus coming at them at sickness prepared and ready. And I think some of that might have changed in the last few years as we've watched the way that the last few years have unfolded. But our goal and our hope that as you would walk away from this class is that you have a better sense of ways that you can help take a proactive approach into your health and wellness. Why use essential oils? Healthy lifestyle decisions are hard to make, right? We're all on this continuum of, I think if you ask every 99 out of 100 people would say that they would want a healthier lifestyle, or that they would want to themselves be experiencing less symptoms or having more health in their own life. And it can be hard, right? Struggling to choose the salad over a burger, that I can really relate to that, or choosing to exercise regularly when it means giving up something else or doing something else that you might prefer. Maybe your house is filled with like questionable products that you're not even sure what is in them, but you just don't really know where to start. And I've been there too. Making these changes doesn't have to be overwhelming. It can be these small, the way I kind of like to characterize it is taking baby steps towards your wellness, right? Taking that next right step and beginning to look and assess in every room of your house. How am I either helping my health or am hurting my health? So ditching the chemical filled hormone disrupting cleaners for safe plant-based cleaners, or choosing essential oils over something you might otherwise be getting at a drugstore. These are things that are small decisions that you can make that begin to create a change in lifestyle. In fact, I was just talking with one of our team members. She was having some issues with her account today, and I was talking to her, and she goes, Christy, it's been 2 years since I first joined. And she's like, and I haven't missed a month, and my life is completely changed. And this is a woman who's got kids in college. She is, she's not like in her 20s or 30s. And she has completely reoriented her life. And it started with just saying yes to these little things, these little bottles called essential oils. Essential oils what are they? They're the liquids extracted from plants. If you can imagine, it's the life force of the plant. Essential oils help the plant stay healthy, and they can do the same for us. You can use them for aromatherapy, home cleaning, personal care, and support every system of your body. They're so much more than just little bottles that smell nice or look good in a diffuser. Here are just a few things that Young Living essential oils are capable of. They can reach every cell in your body within 20 minutes when applied topically. They can help eliminate toxins in your body. They can help support different systems of your body, including digestive, nervous, muscular, respiratory, and more. They can support and promote cellular regeneration. Some of them have chemical constituents small enough that it can pass through the blood-brain barrier and actually oxygenate your brain and help it to function better. It can work on emotions via the limbic system of your brain when you breathe them in. It can promote healthy emotional wellness and help you relax and help clear your mind. It can help transport nutrients. They can be powerful antioxidants. They can help remove toxins and bad things in the air, promote healthy, breathable air, and be a great alternative to chemical or toxic fragrances. But what's important is that not all oils are created equal. So how do you know which ones to choose? Young Living has something that no other company who is in the essential oil marketplace has, which is they are the only company that provides a commitment to its users that they can be confident about what they're purchasing. It is a quality commitment, and they have control over the entire process from the seed all the way to the sealed bottle and what arrives on your doorstep. You can rest assured that you're getting a high quality product with the highest quality essential oils and other naturally derived ingredients in some of their other products. They abide by strict guidelines that they, in order to fulfill this promise, and only send the very best, the most tested oils to your doorstep. Part of this seed to seal commitment means that plant material is grown on corporately owned farms or carefully vetted partner farms. And one benefit is you can actually go visit them. You can see that taking place. No other essential oil company can offer you that same that same ability to go visit a farm. There's sustainable farming practices and sourcing practices that provide the purest oils and also take care of the environment in which they're growing. They take great care to preserve and protect the natural resources, especially some of our farms that are in more drought-prone lands. They are capturing every bit of water and every bit of the plant is used. They're hand weeding their fields. There's zero use of pesticides. The oils retain all their natural constituents and therapeutic properties. There's the use of food grade distillers and state-of-the-art design and distillation methods. They use low temperature and low pressure distillation without having any of the solvents or synthetic chemicals to pull out and extract those oils. And that it really stands out in when you smell a Young Living peppermint compared to, say, a peppermint you might have gotten from a friend or picked up at the Target dollar spot or something like that. You can really, really tell the difference. They rigorously test every batch, and they have it even, that's in both internal labs, state-of-the-art internal labs, but also they send them out to third-party facilities. And the oils are just reviewed through every step of the process, and they have standards that they expect. Like a bottle of lavender will have X number of active constituents in it, and if it doesn't meet that threshold, they will not sell those. They have beyond organic safety and purity guidelines. So it's just, there's no other oils on the market that match the seed to seal commitment. Libby, do you want to talk some about how they use these oils?
Yeah, sure. So there are 3 ways in our home that we use essential oils. Specifically, I'm talking about Young Living because we're going to talk about internal use as well. And I would never put any other essential oil in my body other than Young Living. So the first way that we use them is aromatically. It's probably what you think of when you think of essential oils. You think of it being diffused. So that's one of the ways, is diffusing it. You can also put it in a spray bottle. So we use a spray bottle like in the bathroom to kill odors. Spray bottle, this one's a sleep spray bottle that I use. We just use about 15 drops of oil and the rest water. And my kids spray it on their pillow at night with lavender or their favorite scent. Also, you can put a drop in your shower, in the corner of your shower, and the steam will create a nice, you can diffuse it that way while you're taking a shower. And then another way is, as far as aromatically, this is lavender. I can just take a drop and put it right in my hand and then rub my hands together and just cup it over my mouth and nose and just take deep, slow breaths that way. So the reasons why I'd use aromatic use would be like usually for better sleep, we're diffusing. For moods, like if people are really grumpy or just need to kind of a pick-me-up, I'm diffusing it for that. Low energy, think about diffusing like lemon and peppermint. We'll talk more about specific uses for specific oils. But and then like also if somebody's becoming sick in my home, or I know somebody has a cold, I'm going to be diffusing oils to kind of purify the air as well. The second use is internal. We can take them internally. So that is, I put citrus drops, like orange, lemon, lime, 1 drop in each of our water bottles, stainless steel water bottles, because essential oils are so strong. They have the ability to break down plastics. That's kind of what they do. So you don't ever want to mix essential oils with a plastic water bottle or cup. You'd want to use stainless steel, ceramic, things like that. So just putting a drop of citrus oil in our water, it's very cleansing. In addition to, it just tastes better and it helps us to drink more water. We cook with it, and Christy and I teach a whole class on cooking with essential oils. Young Living has a whole line called Vitality. It's their Vitality line, and you can cook with them. They have like cilantro and black pepper and all these essential oils that you can cook with, but you can also just put things like peppermint or different citrus oils in your smoothies, or lemon is great. I can't tell you how many times my husband and I have just put 1 drop of lemon in a mug, poured hot water over it with a little bit of honey, and just had a hot lemon tea. And then also they sell like at Sprouts or Whole Foods, they sell empty veggie capsules like the one in the picture. And you can fill up a veggie capsule with drops of essential oil that you need to help support your body if you're becoming sick or need to support yourself in kind of a big way. You can swallow it that way. And then the third and final way that we use it is topically. So like Christy said, when you put on essential oils or whatever you put on your skin, it is detectable in your bloodstream within just 2 minutes. And then in 20 minutes, it's in every cell in your body. Your skin is your largest organ. So what you put on it really matters. The makeup, the lotion, anything you put on your skin, it really matters. So when you put on essential oils on your skin, that's going right into your bloodstream. It's being supportive of your body. The reasons why I put essential oils on myself usually are like my kids rub essential oils on their stomach to help support their digestion. If I have any blemishes, things like that. So those are just some ways that we do that. That for the topical use, Young Living sells these great little roller tops. You can get them other places too, but this one's stainless steel. It's really nice, makes it super easy application. You can just kind of roll it. I have a nice face serum one I put on my face. Kids just add this to their stomach. Anything to add to that, Christy?
No, that's great. Those are the ways that we use them. I want to run over some quick frequently asked questions before we dive into each of the oils. And we're just going to kind of do some quick overview. There's no way that we'll be able to mine the depths of each oil, but we want to give you a sense of how to use the 12 most popular oils and how you might go about it. Now, all 12 of those oils are part of a starter bundle. The most popular way people get started is with a starter bundle. And that's how I got started, was a kit that included a diffuser and a collection of oils. And the oils that were picked by Young Living were picked that way because they are the most popular and they're beneficial to your entire body system, all of your different body systems. So we're going to kind of hit some wave tops on that. But just some quick frequently asked questions. How long do each bottles last? There's two sizes, a 5 milliliter and a 15 milliliter. A 5 milliliter has about 85 to 100 drops, depending on viscosity of the size of the drop. And the 15 milliliter bottle, those bigger bottles, have between 250 and 300 drops. So each bottle will come with a label that has directions with how to use it and use per application. Sometimes people ask, if I sign up, do I have to sell oil? Is that something I have to do? Absolutely not. The vast majority of members and people on our team don't ever sell anything. They just get their kit, fall in love with the oils, and take advantage of their wholesale discount and not have to pay retail, but never sell a single thing. There's never any pressure to start a business or to start on the business side with Young Living, but there's an opportunity and we make it easy to learn how to do it if you're interested. Do they work as well as everyone says? Yes. When I say that, like, everything, our approach to so much has changed, I really mean it. And I tell people all the time, I will be buying these oils until I'm in, God help me to live in my 90s, till I'm in my 90s, whether you buy them or not, because they've just been that meaningful to me. But just like when I watch something on Netflix or I go to a really great restaurant that you should really try their queso, I'm going to tell you about it. So that's the reason why I teach these classes, because I'm passionate about the changes it's made. People sometimes often worry, I'm afraid I'll get oils and I won't use them. And that's what Libby and I are here for. We have a community where we teach classes. We have both in-person and Zoom calls / Facebook posts where you can find all the information you need. And then that leads into the next. Does it matter how I get my kit or who I get it from? Can I just go to youngliving.com and get what I want? It does actually matter. And you shouldn't just go to the website and sign up on your own, because oftentimes what people don't realize about Young Living is that you're joining a particular team or a community. I didn't even realize the importance and value of that when I first started. And I'm just so grateful for where I stumbled into it. But when you use Libby's or I's specific QR code and sign up link, it attaches you to our team. And what the advantage of that is, we offer private Facebook groups that give education and support, weekly classes on wellness and young living topics, one-on-one consultation opportunities whenever you need them. The opportunity to be scanned with an iTovi scanner. It's a device that informs about and uses like Bluetooth technology and the same kind of technology that's used in our Apple watches and Garmin watches and Whoops and all that to kind of scan your body and get information about the best oils for your body. We like to say, buy a kit, join a community. We're starting up our in-person events again. We had to kind of put them on pause during the pandemic, but we're going to kick one off first Friday of November at my house. We're going to have a kombucha tasting and gut health class. And then support if you decided one day you did want to pursue that business opportunity. People often ask, can I use them with my kids? Absolutely. I've had, like I said, I was pregnant with twins and have used the oils on them since they were in utero. So, and now they're 8.5 outside of my door running around and being very loud. So maybe you're getting to hear them by proxy. So those are the kind of some overviews. If you have any other questions, you can always feel free to type them into the chat as we're going through, and we'll do our best to answer them. But we're going to jump in with our first oil, which is lavender. Libby, do you want to talk about lavender?
Sure. Lavender is kind of the Swiss Army knife of essential oils. When you think of lavender, you probably think of sleep support. It's great for sleep and skin supporting oil. They also have, Young Living has it in their Vitality line, so you can take it internally as well. I love to make lavender lattes in the morning. This one is, if you sampled our allergy trio at the Berkner Bazaar this weekend, this one was part of it. It's lavender, lemon, and peppermint. It's great for supporting sinus stuff as well. What other uses do you have for this?
It wouldn't let me unmute. The great for skin support in terms of if you have a burn or cuts or scrapes, this is a really good one to support your overall skin wellness. And of all things, it's a really great one to add to a mascara tube, because that same, the thing that it's still good for your skin, it also is really great for all of your hair and hair growth. And that includes your eyebrows, eyelashes. So some people like to put 2 or 3 drops in a new mascara tube and then use that. And it really can make a difference. So that's lavender in a nutshell. There's like I said, there's like, Libby and I could teach like a 10-minute class on lavender probably, but we're going to do our best to keep it decently short. I'm going to dive in with lemon. This is a Vitality. So you can see the difference there between the solid label, which is labeled as an essential oil, therapeutic essential oil, which is, this is a essential oil supplement. That's that white thing. There's no difference in the oil itself between there's a regular lemon that's solid, and then there's this lemon Vitality. There's no difference in the oil. It's the same exact oil put in the bottle. It's a labeling difference. The FDA requires, if you're going to label something as a supplement, that you need to have a clear distinction of the labeling. This is one we use for everything. It's great for baking. I've used it in chicken marinades and lemon bars, and those, and really great to put in your water to help flush out toxins and keep you healthy and well. It's also a really odd use of it is that it can get sticky things off of other things. So you can use it to get hard to remove items or residue or sticky or things off of windows and surfaces, even marker or anything like that I've successfully gotten things off of. What about you, Libby?
Yeah, the most common use for it is putting it in our water, and it doesn't have that acidity that's in a lemon, so it's not going to harm the enamel on your teeth. So we just flavor all our water with this. Yeah, and Goo Gone all the time. Gets off anything sticky. It's just such a bright, fresh smell too.
Yeah, it really is. It's such a good one to diffuse. It's like sunshine. Next up is Peppermint Vitality. This is one of the oils that I probably will never find myself without. It's so useful and there's just so many different ways it can be used. It can support proper digestion. You could just take a few drops in a veggie capsule, or you could put a drop, like sometimes if you're, my husband has had it actually recently was like, hey, I'm having like a lot of, like something I ate isn't sitting right. And I just said, hey, put just 1 drop of peppermint, fill that glass with water, and it instantly helps solve his digestive needs. It's really also great for the occasional bout of nausea. You can put it on your stomach diluted, or you can put it even here on your nose diluted, or on the bottom of your feet. If you would like. Your feet have the largest pores on your body. And so like we talked about, anything you put on your skin is in your bloodstream. So a feet is one accessible point, and you usually don't have to worry about sensitivity when you're applying anything to your feet. What about you, Libby?
Yeah, we have this one in the car. I'm always passing it back to the kids. It's always good for car sickness. Baking with it, think of peppermint brownies right now. But I mean, it's a must. It just takes your box brownie mix to the next level. If you're in a jam and you're going to a friend's house, just add 3 drops to your brownie mix. This one is great for waking people up in the morning to diffuse it. Just putting a drop in your hands, just taking a deep breath. It helps clear out your sinuses. Super refreshing. Helps concentration for the kids for school.
Yeah, if you're having any head discomfort, this is a really good one to have too. You could roll on your diluted. You could roll on your forehead, your temples, your neck, just anywhere where you're experiencing discomfort. And that goes for any other discomfort across the body as well. This is really great for that.
Peppermint latte.
Yeah, peppermint latte. It's about to be that season, right? So Libby mentioned when you combine lemon, lavender, and peppermint, we call that a seasonal discomfort blend, because it really is each one of those oils has properties that help support the when pollen is thick in the air, which feels like in Texas is nonstop. So it's just great to have them on hand. Now, these 3 oils that we just talked about are single oils, like you get that lemon is from a lemon and peppermint is from a peppermint plant. This next oil is Valor, and Valor is a blend of essential oils. So it's not just one oil, it's multiple oils that Young Living blended together and formulated. And we call this the bravery oil. It has a woodsy grounding aroma. It's one of my favorite scents, especially in the starter bundle. And it's a really good one to help kind of like focus and encourage, and even give you the momentum to do a hard thing. If there's something that there's a task you're not wanting to take on or tackle, you can put a drop and take a deep breath and just move headlong into it. What about you?
Yeah, I definitely have experienced the bravery side of that. For my 6-year-old, she really struggles with a lot of fear, and especially around bedtime. So she knows which oil is her bedtime oil, and it has a roller top on it, and she just rolls it on her neck to kind of prepare herself for bed. It gives her confidence. And then also, you didn't talk about the chiropractor in a bottle, did you?
No, I had it in.
Okay. So Christy had talked about how each oil has so many different constituents. That just means like chemical parts that make it up, and so they can be used in a lot of different ways. This one is known as chiropractor in a bottle just because it helps support. It's the same frequency as bone. We can talk more about that in another time. That might kind of sound absolutely crazy to you, and if it does, that's okay. But people roll it on their spine to help support just your bones. So we have a lot of great testimonials of people who have had back pain, back issues, and they use Valor, and it's really supportive of that.
Next up is Citrus Fresh Vitality. This is a blend of orange, tangerine, grapefruit, lemon, and mandarin essential oils with just a hint of spearmint. So it's a really uplifting, when you smell it, I like to call this one sunshine in a bottle. It's a great one to diffuse during those dreary winter months or on a rainy day to kind of help get you going. Tastes really good in water. And it helps calm the emotions, help you deal with a stressful situation, all of those types of things. Libby?
I like to add this one to my smoothies with that little hint of spearmint flavor. It just really covers up any greens you're wanting to throw in there, so it doesn't takes away the bitterness of spinach and kale and whatnot. Um, so I like it in that, and it's just really good for a mood boost when I'm feeling a little bit down. I like to diffuse this one or put a drop in my hands and take a deep breath. It just kind of resets me.
Next up is PanAway, another blend. It's a perfect companion for a workout or post-workout, a lifesaver on those days when you've overexerted yourself physically. It's a blend of wintergreen, helichrysum, clove, and peppermint, and it can be used to help with muscle discomfort. It's really good for any joint discomfort. It's really good for any nerve discomfort. So it's really supportive of the skeletal system, the muscular system, the nervous system. This is kind of a go-to oil. It's an oil that used to be called PanAway, but the FDA made them change it. So they changed it to PanAway. And so PanAway, that is what you need to know about PanAway. Any other thoughts, Libby?
Just super practical ways that we use this is one, so these oils are very, very concentrated. A little goes a really long way. So I'll just take a little bit of like a puddle in my hand of olive oil or coconut oil or avocado oil, 1 drop of PanAway, and then give my husband a massage on his back, or sometimes he rubs it on his hips. And then also another way we use it is he has foot discomfort often, so he'll come home at the end of a work day and put half a cup of Epsom salt in a foot bath, and then put 1 or 2 drops of PanAway in on the Epsom salts, fill the rest up with hot water, and it's just a really nice foot soak.
Great. Next up is Digize. This is a blend of ginger, anise, fennel, peppermint, tarragon, lemongrass, patchouli, and juniper oil that was formulated to help support healthy digestion, which is exactly what how it's being described. This is an oil that I don't love the smell of, or at first I didn't love the smell of. Now I don't mind it at all. I put a drop of it under my tongue. Underneath your tongue, you have a bunch of blood vessels, so that helps kind of get things into your blood system faster. And so I'll put 1 drop under my tongue if something's not sitting right with me digestively, if I'm just feeling too full or too bloated, or something it isn't working right. Libby, what about you?
Yeah, I mean, I can't speak highly enough of Digize. It is, so I can't tell you how many people have joined and started using essential oils just because Digize works so incredibly well.
Yeah.
I have one. I will never be without one. We have a roller one in my purse, in my car, and in a bathroom, and the kids know exactly where it is on the counter. Like the kids just know which one it is, and they just use it at will, rub it on their tummies, put a drop
Yep.
under their tongues. It doesn't taste great, but it works that well that they put up with it.
Yeah, this is one that you can even use on the pads of your dog. If your dog has eaten something it shouldn't have or whatever, that's a really good one. It kind of is overall supporting, and essential oils, if you think about it, are brought to kind of help. If your body is just off kilter, you're falling below the wellness line, something's a little bit off, the essential oils come alongside and attempt to right the ship and bring everything back into balance. So it's what your body already wants to do. So that's what Digize does for your digestive system. So if you're going too frequently, it will help stop that. If you're going not enough, it will help move things along. If you're feeling nauseous or sick to your stomach in that way, it will help ease that discomfort. That it's about bringing balance to you and to your body. Next up is peace and calming, and that name says it all. It's a really great one to support deep relaxation. It's incredible for supporting nighttime routines. It's good for lifting moods, and it just calms the mind and really helps promote just exactly what it's describing, peace and calm. What about you, Libby?
Yeah, I mean, this one I absolutely love. It's kind of earthy smelling. I love this one for perfume. It's really relaxing. One of my kids has a really, really busy mind. So this one's really great. So it's not just good for rest and relaxation, but it's also good for, just calming your mind and allowing you to concentrate on other things.
Great. Next up is Raven. This is a powerful blend of Ravensara, lemon, wintergreen, peppermint, and eucalyptus. It's a go-to for respiratory support, and is one that it can also even help support a healthy body temperature. So this is a good one to make a soothing chest rub with, just with a carrier oil. You could just kind of what Libby was talking about with her, with PanAway, you could just put a little, like a teaspoon of, or half a teaspoon of olive oil or coconut oil. Or so when we say that, what we're talking about is carrier oils is what we call those. And those are really good quality, not like vegetable oils, but like avocado, olive, something really good that is a good quality oil, fractionated coconut. And when you add that to the essential oils, it helps disperse and delay the absorption rate. And so you can get it further, you can make it go further, but it also kind of dilutes the oil, the essential oils. So because this has some strong oils like wintergreen and peppermint and raventsara and eucalyptus, this is when you would want to dilute if you're, especially if you're using it on kids. So you could put a little bit in your hand and then put it all over your chest and neck if people were having a need for respiratory support.
Yeah, this one, it's such a popular one. We sold several at the bazaar this weekend just because everybody's in need of respiratory support right now. It smells exactly, that eucalyptus. It smells exactly like that rub you used to put under your socks or on your chest when you were little. So it works really great without any harmful side effects.
Yeah, it's just a great one to have on hand. Next up is frankincense. It's known as the holy anointing oil. It's one of the most recognizable essential oils, maybe next to lavender, due to its wide range of supportive properties. It's incredible for supporting the skin. It's a good one that people love to put on their face as a part of their nightly bedtime routine, and helps with fine lines and wrinkles in that regard. This is a great one. I love to use for concentration also, or grounding. Sometimes if you're going to bed and your mind is racing with the things that you still need to get done, or the things that you didn't get done, or just what your to-do list is, I like to take frankincense and put a drop in my hands and take a deep breath and take a few calming breaths and then rub it on my pillow. And it really just kind of helps still the mind and ground me where I am. What about you?
I love this one. I love this. I feel like my body sometimes craves it. That smell, it just helps ground me, I guess is a good word when I'm feeling down. And I can't tell you how many times it's worked for my husband and I at night to just quiet our mind. It's a really, really skin supporting one. So a lot of people put this one in their face serum or to help the fine lines and wrinkles, like you said. It's a really powerful oil.
Yeah. Next up is Stress Away. It's vacation in a bottle. If Citrus Fresh was sunshine, Stress Away is vacation. It's got lime, vanilla, copaiba, acacia, lavender, cedarwood. It's just got this really great, people either tend to love the way peace and calming smells or the way Stress Away smells. And I'm more the Stress Away camp. It's that lime and vanilla that is bright and really uplifting. This is a great one to diffuse just for calm and helping to just bring everything to a chiller tone.
Yeah, it's my 10-year-old's favorite oil. He has a roller top on it, and he hides one in his pillowcase, so he can just put it on anytime he wants to.
Yeah, it's just really great. Last but certainly not least, this is maybe one of Young Living's most well-known oils, is the Thieves Vitality. It has a spicy scent and flavor. Thieves was inspired by the legend of 4 thieves who formulated a combination of clove, rosemary, cinnamon, eucalyptus, and lemon that they used and covered on claws and covered their nose and faces with this vinegar of this formula, and while they robbed the dead and dying during a plague. It has been tested for its cleansing abilities. Thieves is highly effective in supporting the immune system and good health. It's an important ingredient in the Thieves home cleaning line and personal care products. They have laundry soap, they have dish soap. There are all kinds of ways that Thieves is used in Young Living, but the essential oil in and of itself is a real game changer for immune system. Anytime anybody's feeling under the wellness line, will either be diffusing Thieves, putting Thieves regularly on the bottoms of feet, or putting a drop hourly under the tongue. And it really can kind of help keep you in the the clear and support you, or help things to not be as severe as they might otherwise be. Libby, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like each one of these, oh, I can't do without that one. I can't do that one. I really say this 100 times over about Thieves. We won't be without it ever. I know I've said that several times already tonight, but I I know many times that somebody in our family has felt been unwell, and we, through giving everybody else, we sometimes put it in a spray bottle with water and spray people's mouth, or put just a drop. It's spicy and the kids think they're tough because they can handle the spicy cinnamon. Through doing that and diffusing, we've kept everybody else well. So it's really, really effective. And we make a really great thieves tea just with a drop of thieves, lemon, and honey and hot water. It's really soothing when you have a scratchy throat. So yeah, diffuse, put on backs, spines, feet, put in internally. It's a really great one.
It really is. The kit, the starter bundle includes your choice of a diffuser. On the left, you're going to see the two that come for the, with the starter bundle, the black one there and the one that's wood with a glass top. It comes with at an additional cost. But a diffuser is included in the starter bundle, so you can already get those aromatic properties going in their own ways. It also comes with Ningxia Red, a couple packets of that. There's a whole other class about that, but it's just, think of it as like a whole food supplement that it's full of a crazy amount of antioxidants and other really great things to support your overall wellness. And it comes with some Thieves hand sanitizer, which is a aloe vera base, so it's not harsh on your skin, and 2 rollerball filaments that Libby showed that you can pop on the top of any of your essential oils. And really the premium starter bundle is your best bet on how to get started. Young Living has a couple ways that you can join. As we just kind of shared all of those 12 ways, you can see it's just an asset to have all of these different things at your disposal, to have for before you find yourselves in need of them, to have them there on hand and at a $440 value. It's really the most affordable way to get that total body system support. There are some other starter bundles that Young Living has that are also options that include diffusers and things like that. But Young Living, the entry point into Young Living is either buying a starter bundle or spending a total of 100 PV, which is a special amount of money point value that you see on their website, or by putting a particular oil on a loyalty rewards order, which is like a monthly auto ship. So you can either spend $100 or 100 PV, or put something on a monthly auto ship to get what that unlocks is a 24% discount off of everything on their website. So I wanted to show you what that looks like on a website. It is just so that you have a sense of what the other options are. But again, the starter bundle is what we would highly recommend, because that is got the most oils and the biggest bang for your buck. So I'm going to just take you real quick to the website, and then I'm going to share with you just one other thing that we have. So here's the Young Living website. You come here to shop in this drop down window and work over here to starter bundles, and there are no items. That's funny. What are the odds of that? Let me try that again. Maybe I clicked on something wrong. But Young Living offers just a few different options for that. Well, their website must be down. They must be doing some website maintenance. So let me stop that share. So Young Living offers starter bundles, and that starts at $165. And then from there, you can kind of make your decision on what kind of diffuser you want, and you would just go from there. For a gift for you, if you were to purchase using the diffuser or using that a starter bundle, any of those starter bundles, when you navigate to their website and see those on your own, I'm going to give you the choice of an additional diffuser with the purchase of any starter bundle. I have 3 to choose from, just kind of like while supplies exist. I have the Haven, which is the one over there on the little stool. It's what's going behind me over here. It's got this really pretty ceramic top and it kind of glows either bright, that kind of yellow glow, a warm white, and then it kind of runs continuously. The next one is called a luster, and it's hand blown artisan. It's really pretty glass. It can run from 6 to 12 hours and has different LED settings. Is really great to cover about 375 square feet, I think is what they said, depending on how much oil you add. You could make it go a little bit further. And last but not least is Feather the Owl. It's a really great one to have in kids' rooms. You adjust his lights and his how much he diffuses by touching his talons. It's a really fun one that my kids love to have in each of their rooms. So if you're ready to get started, you can either screenshot this now, or you can put your phone up to the QR code and scan, and that will take you to Young Living's website and get you started there. I want to make sure to catch either my phone number or my email and shoot me a text or an email and let me know that you were here. You can put it in the chat so that I have a way to get your mailing address and can send you your roller ball sample. You can either say, hey, I want something that would be sleep recording